Anthony, welcome to Chad TV, Week 6, Take 3. How we doing?
Third time's a charm. I'm doing good, man.
Awesome, bro. Give us a quick recap. I know you did it on the last take, but if you could get the highlights from last week.
Got a new client for our marketing agency. Figured out outreach for that. One of my sales jobs that I just got started, talked about a week or two ago. It's picking up fucking pretty good steam, good trajectory. Hit some good lifts, had some fun. Went out a little bit this past week. It's June. It's warming up a little bit. Allergies are fucking crushing me right now. Usually don't have that problem. Feeling good. Progress has been made logistically on paper. I feel like I took a step back from where I was mentally and spiritually maybe a week ago, but it's part of the journey. So net positive progression, I would say, from week over week over week over week.
What are you looking to get done in this upcoming week?
I was reading a lot last week. I want to read another book this week. I feel like that helps me create music because it gives me something to talk about and it helps me feel aligned and feel a little bit more, developed and more conscious and more present. So I want to read. I want to meditate a little bit more this week because I didn't really do any of that shit last week. I just signed up for mentorship with this guy that I had a coaching call with 2 weeks ago. So it's like $100 a month. It's not like some crazy intensive mentorship. So I'm looking to dive into that. Sales job is picking up steam. Looking to make like $5K there this week. I want to sign another client this week for our marketing agency. I think that would be a big win. I want to make 5 songs this week because I didn't really I made 1 this past week. I want to hit 3 lifts and I want to hit 3 runs.
Nice. Okay. What would you want to share on camera if you had open floor, anything on the top of your mind you feel like you got to put out there?
This shit's a game. You just got to keep playing.
Can you elaborate?
If you stop playing, you can't win. A lot of people stop playing. I don't stop playing the game.
What do you mean by the game?
The game of moving your life closer to the way that you want it to be, to becoming who you want to be. Every week, I feel like I'm making steps towards that. And you run into fucking shit on the way of doing that. You run into fucking obstacles. You run into hardship. You run into trials and tribulations. And you have a lot of good times too. But this is a reminder that every week we fucking sit down and do this and you watch this shit. We're still here. We're still fucking playing the game. I'm here to play the game. I'm here to win the game. Win the game, you got to keep playing.
What is winning the game to you?
What I see in my head, what I claim myself to be, it's reflected back to me in my world.
What is that to somebody who's not inside your head? What does that look like? How might that be different than somebody else's vision, or is it?
It's definitely different from somebody else's vision because only I would know. Well, I guess we're going to have to see and find out. I'm not saying that to be elusive, but let's just say it aligns with a lot of the things that people consider to be material and worldly success. But it's the version of myself that's able to attain those things. That's what I'm chasing, and those things are just a reflection of that. So when you see me pulling up in the GT63 in the next couple months, when you see me drop another album, when you see me in the music video we shoot next week, you're like, yo, this shit's fucking good. When you see me pulling up in Scranton with a woman that's so unbelievably beautiful that they can't even fathom she's from northeastern Pennsylvania because it's literally impossible to exist and be attractive here as a female, for most females, when you see, no offense, when you when you see me with some of these things, when you see me running, tatted the fuck up more than I'm tatted up right now, shredded more than I'm fucking shredded right now, sipping on a fucking some sort of fucking fruity ass drink at a pool party with Zach Colburn in Las Vegas, flexing an AP, chilling on a Saturday while you're working at 2 p.m. When you see I got so much motherfucking cake that I'm breaking off my boy Voyak some to just fucking get a haircut, then you know it's real.
What are you going to do when that happens? Like, say that happens, then what?
I'm not going to do anything different than what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to do things better than I'm doing them right now. Right now, I'm like figuring out how I can be more aligned, how I can grind more, how I can work more, how I can get more enjoyment and fulfillment out of life. When I get to that point, it's so easy. It's so easy to maintain those levels of success. So easy to maintain that lifestyle. So when I get to those levels, I'm gonna be motherfucking George Heaton mixed with Ellie Dollar Sign, Larry June. That's what I'm finna be looking like. Look those motherfuckers up if you ain't know. I'm gonna be fucking Luke Belmar. My Robbie Wallet's fucking popping right now. Check back with me in 6 months, dog. Be running dripped out in my own clothes, working out, jacked, still smoking, still rapping.
You got any crypto plays to plug, or are you keeping that under lock?
I'm not a financial advisor.
Good answer.
This is not financial advice. Everything I say is not financial advice. I get my financial advice from Adam Chase, the guy behind the camera.
Good. Just checking. All right. So that's your vision. That's what we have going on this week. What you want to have happen in this upcoming week. Any final thoughts? Any takeaways? Anything to give to the audience?
Yeah, I'll just explain what we got. Come on in.
Look who it is.
Yo,
He's got glasses on. He looks fucked up.
true. Sorry.
Looks like the 2005 Ryan Voyak.
That's right. Before I made it.
Faggot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That was when I was gay.
All right. Anyway, what's my last? Yeah. So my last final thought. I will summarize where my brain's at right now in order to procreate some sort of lesson, because there's a lesson in there somewhere for somebody. I don't necessarily feel today 100% aligned, 100% confident, 100%, satisfied with how the week went previously. But you can give yourself the grace to get back on the horse tomorrow and to wake up and to make the next week better. And that is part of the journey that happens if you're always trying to better yourself, in my opinion, is you're going to have hours, days, weeks, moments where you're not satisfied. And it's just part of the journey. It's not necessarily good or bad. It's just is what it is. And I experienced a lot of that this week, even though I had a lot of successes. But that's exactly my point that I've been maybe talking about, is you're not defined by your circumstances, good nor bad. Because earlier this year, I went through a lot of, on paper, more negative circumstances, and that allowed me to define my character even more and not be affected by them. And then this past week, I actually had a lot of good stuff happen. But I felt like it necessarily, circumstantially didn't really, I wrote it a little bit too high, in my opinion, I think, this week. right? So just figuring out that balance. So yeah, don't be affected by your circumstances. Figure out who you are and be that person and do whatever you need to do to try and remain in character. That's what we're here to do.
All right. Sounds good. Till next time.